It is a complete overturn.
Oh my God.
It's a complete overrule.
I can't explain how despairing we all were in that moment. The entire office was crying. And it was very difficult to see a path forward because obviously the fall of Roe was going to have incredible impacts for people we love in states outside of Massachusetts and potentially inside of Massachusetts as well if a federal abortion ban came down the road. Nothing can really prepare you for what it feels like to have your kids' rights threatened, to have the rights of people you love threatened, to see your staff fall apart. It was a really awful day. And we rallied. You know, I think we had kind of 15 minutes of stunned inaction, and then we swang for the rooftops. I mean, we just went full throttle. Our work for the last 50 years prepared us for this moment.
Now, in 1969, Massachusetts was very typical. We had stringent anti-abortion laws. One of the things we did was to try and influence the legislature.
We started out as the Massachusetts Organization to Repeal Abortion Laws, or MORAL, and then we became Mass Choice, NARAL Pro-Choice Massachusetts, and our latest iteration is Reproductive Equity Now. We have led the way in passing legislation and protecting abortion providers and patients. And I want to be clear, we're not done. There's still work to do.
You know, largely Black women and those in the LGBTQIA community and Indigenous birthing people have been left out of sort of the mainstream reproductive movement. If we focus on the most marginalized, we all win.
Working in abortion care, and sadly now gender-affirming care, you're automatically a target of the anti-abortion community to reach us and try to scare us out of doing our work. It could look like postcards on our cars, postcards to our homes, or letters to our homes or our neighbors, protesting in our neighborhoods, our kids' schools, putting our names and personal information on websites, creating further target for us. Reproductive Equity Now's work to enact provider protection laws has been significantly important to us. The Abortion Legal Hotline, it provides a resource that allows me and the organization to feel safe, confident in our actions, and protected to continue offering abortion care.
I've seen Reproductive Equity Now step up through legislation, through advocacy, through awareness, working with state leaders, working with federal leaders, working with others, whether it's an attorney general or a governor, to make sure that reproductive freedom is protected.
REN has meant everything. The work that we're doing is making an impact not only here in Massachusetts, beyond our borders. I feel hopeful that the next 50 years will continue to get wins and keep pressing forward together.
We know that the role of states is going to be really, really important, and the work that we do within states is absolutely essential. So I can't wait to see what the next 50 years brings for Reproductive Equity Now.
We are going to win because we have built a movement. We support each other. We love each other. We know that people are on our side. What gives me hope is us. Anti-abortion activists will not stop at the fall of Roe. They want to ban abortion in all 50 states, including Massachusetts.
Together, we could take on the fight of our lives for continued reproductive freedom and equity.
We've been doing it for 50 years.
We know how to fight back.
And we will win.